Shiba Inu saw 4 trillion whale transactions plummeting. What's happening? So, immediately when I saw this article, I started to freak out a little bit. But as I'm kind of diving into this a little bit deeper, taking a look at the chart, understanding where we are in the macro, this isn't that concerning to me. And I want to take the time to explain what's going on with this, what this article is about, and how to kind of respond and react to some of this news as a holder of SHIB, at least in terms of my opinion here. And also give you guys my overall thoughts on SHIB as we get rolling in this bull run. Keep in mind, guys, there will be pullbacks, there will be dips within a bull market. And many people have been asking me, why is Shiba Inu coin down? Why has it lost its, momentum? Why are people selling at these rates? What's going on? Well, it's multifaceted. Obviously, Shiba Inu is very tied to Ethereum, guys. As Ethereum goes, so goes Shiba Inu, and so goes many ERC20 tokens. But SHIB is also kind of in a league of its own as well, given how big it is as a market cap. And one of the things we watch is whale transactions. And when whales are quiet or dormant, sometimes retail money sell-offs tend to happen in bunches. And we're starting to see a little bit of that. And it's not being met right now with a lot of whale transactions on the buying side of things. So let me explain what they're getting at here with this article. So we've basically seen a recent sharp decrease in whale transactions involving trillions of tokens. Data indicates that these whale transactions have plummeted, but will it really affect the price of SHIB? That's what we're going to focus on. So we're going to come back to that. Take a look at the chart here in a minute. But when analyzing the metrics, it seems that the volume of large SHIB transactions has dropped significantly. But this tends to happen in general when SHIB's going down. Such large transactions often indicate the movement of SHIB by large players. And we know large players move the needle. And this goes for any crypto, potentially impacting market liquidity and price. A decrease in these transactions could suggest that whales or large holders of SHIB are less active at the moment, which might decrease trading volume, which it certainly does, and could dampen the price momentum. Now, we're going to hop over to the price. We're going to come back to this. But if we look at the price of SHIB, we're still at a really good point considering we have not come down here to this 2.6 level, this deep 2.4 level. Okay, underneath 2.5, where we bounced off of this last time in March. As long as we stay in this channel and we hold this line here, okay, we're actually going to go ahead and draw a line, basically somewhere in this neighborhood. Okay, right around that 2.42, 2.43 level. As long as we stay above that, we're channeling nicely here. We're still channeling nicely, and we're still in a macro uptrend when it comes to SHIB. We'll come back to that in a minute. The price is currently positioned near a support level at 2.7. It could serve as a springboard for future growth if this level holds, suggesting a price might stabilize or increase and buying activity picks up. In other words, if whales get the idea that this level is going to hold, the more it consolidates, the more it stays sideways, the more strength it shows, the more likelihood that whales come back in and start to accumulate at these levels. Because that's what happened. If we go back to the charts, guys, that's what happened here. We stabilized down here in these 8s and in these 9s for a really long time. We stabilized down here, and then all of a sudden the whales came in big time. But sometimes it takes some consolidation. Right now we're kind of going down, testing some of these local lows. The market has been a little choppy. It's been a little rough. I think everybody on the SHIB whale front is kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with Bitcoin, what's going to happen with Ethereum before making that big move. If this support falls and we start to see more sell-offs by whales and retail money, SHIB could fall to the 2.2 level. Of course, that would break the support that we just highlighted here right around the 2.42. And then we could be looking at some lower lows, but it could present bigger opportunities for you if you miss this big first pump that SHIB had within this bull cycle that took us up to the 4.5 level momentarily. SHIB does face some strong resistance to the upside. Keep in mind at the 2.950, this is going to be something we're going to be watching for up here at the 2.95. And we'll go ahead and, basically right at the top of this chart, okay, staying above this level here at 2.9, which is basically right at the top of these little candles here, okay? By the way, this is XT Algo that called this momentum up way back here and taken us to that 4 or 5 level, that wick up 350%, 15 days, literally like 2 weeks. That momentum up flashed on February 19th. You guys could have taken advantage of 350% moves to the upside. It's XT Algo. Guys, give it a look today. Literally, it's like $1 a day. It's totally free, basically, because you can get a 30-day refund. The really cool thing about this indicator that I've created, or I've had the best of the best create, and now that it's my business, I'm selling it. I wanted to come in at a really cheap price. Instead of $47, it's $37 a month. You can get it for less than $100 for 3 months, or $400 for the entire year. And I wanted to come in at this rate because I want it to be available to everybody, because the really cool thing is you can set customized alerts. You can start taking advantage of when this market goes up and down. And getting in at the best opportune times is going to make you way more money in crypto. Now, we're watching that 295 level to the upside. If whales begin moving significant amounts of SHIB again, it could either signal a potential rally or reversal, depending on whether they are buying or selling. But we're kind of waiting in the balance right now. So does all of this kind of freak me out? 4 trillion whale transactions plummeting? No, it's basically just saying, hey, there's a lack of buying pressure right now, and we're kind of waiting in the wings. I think big SHIB whales are waiting in the wings, seeing what's going to happen with the likes of Ethereum, with the likes of Bitcoin. We're pre-halving right now. We're kind of just in that wait and see approach. So am I worried as a Shiba Inu holder? No, we're actually up 2 points today. I'm not worried at all. But I'm also being realistic, guys, and I want to talk to you guys about this. We need to be realistic about what our goals are, what our plans are, and how we diversify our portfolio. Because I get the sense that a lot of people, and especially my listeners here, that are so heavily invested in SHIB that they want to see this thing go to 1 cent or go do 100x in this cycle. We've got to be realistic with a $16 billion market cap. Can we see a 5 to 10x in this cycle? Sure. Can we see a 20, 30, 40x? It's very unlikely. We have to be realistic. And most people on YouTube will not tell you this because they're afraid of with the blowback and they're afraid to be called a fudder. You guys should know by now, I am not a fudder. I'm just being realistic. SHIB did parabolic movements in 2021. So if you're in this thing for, SHIB to set all-time highs and, see what can happen from there once we break some all-time highs, like a 5x away, sure, or a 4 or 5x away, that could certainly happen in the cycle. It could move up with the overall market. But keep in mind, guys, when something is this big, it's not going to go up 1,000% like we've seen in the past. Remember, we were in the millions of market cap when we went to billions. Going from billions to trillions, the only thing that's in the trillions is Bitcoin. That's it. So it's a little too early to see SHIB going into the trillions. Can we get to 100 billion? I think that's a good threshold. I think that's a good number here in this cycle. But remember to diversify your portfolio. Remember to have a plan, a profit-taking plan with SHIB and whatever asset you get into. This cycle, I'm creating a spreadsheet for basically every crypto I get into, so I know where my exit points are, where I'm going to be taking profits. Because if you don't take profits and you just hold the bag forever, you're never realizing those gains. And gains are not real gains until they're realized gains. And again, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people in the space will try to tell you otherwise, or they'll try to feed you some bullshit. That is not me. That's just my opinion coming straight from my heart. And that's how I feel about where we are. And I'm super excited about SHIB and looking at Shibarium and looking at the future of this entire ecosystem, all of the other tokens within it, and the future of SHIB, the native token of this new blockchain. Super excited. But I'm also realistic in saying that we're not getting to a penny tomorrow. This is a long-term vision, a long-term plan. And we have to be realistic with our expectations. And if it meets profit-taking points, then you take that opportunity. So this kind of stuff doesn't scare me at all. I think the whales will come back. They've been consistent within SHIB for a really long time. And when these whales do come back, look out. Look out, because they drive what's called FOMO, fear of missing out. They drive retail demand. They drive demand unlike any other people in the space. So it's exciting right now. I think overall, we know we're super, super early. Again, If you want to set up your own customized alerts with XT Algo, you can see how it works on the website. 30-day money-back guarantee. It's virtually trying it for free. If you don't like it, we'll give you a full refund. You can start as low as $37 a month using the discount code below, and you too can take advantage of 350% moves to the upside in 2 weeks, like this would happen with SHIB back in February into March. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. SHIB Army, love you guys. Can't wait till we get some more positive catalysts and some things really rolling in this bull run. It's going to be a fun ride, guys. Appreciate you guys as always. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.